Everyone, welcome to today's video. This is an A2 level grammar lesson. In this lesson, we're going to be continuing our discussion of the verb to be in the past simple, but this time we're going to be working with the question form. Okay, so we're going to just quickly review the positive and negative form to be in the past simple. So he was at the theater, they were in the swimming pool, we weren't at the hotel, I wasn't happy yesterday. So again, here's a review of the positive and negative forms. So I was not, I wasn't happy, you were not, you weren't at the office, he was not, he wasn't in Paris, she was not, she wasn't an engineer, it was not, or it wasn't hot, we were not, or we weren't at the cinema, they were not, they weren't outside the house. All right, so now complete the sentence with the correct form to be in the past. You can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So Henry VIII was a famous king of England. Mary was late to the meeting, so her boss got angry. Yesterday it wasn't sunny, it rained all day. And when I was young, I lived in Spain. Now we're going to change the present tense sentences into the past negative, and they want you to use a contraction. So again, try these on your own, and then restart the video when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, he wasn't a good teacher. We weren't at the supermarket. They weren't excited about the party. And I wasn't at the bus stop. Now choose the one that's correct for each sentence. Pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. That's not true. I wasn't at the hospital on Thursday. I was at the dentist. Olivia was at the party, but I did not speak to her. When I was young, I liked to play tennis. Your parents were angry about your report card. You need to try harder next year. Now you're going to complete these sentences with either was, wasn't, were, or weren't. So Kate wasn't at the concert last night because she was sick. She feels better today. Last year, Mr. Roberts was my French teacher. He wasn't a good teacher. He was always late to class. Our hotel in Paris was amazing. The room was very large and it was beautiful. I wasn't at home last night at 8 p.m. because I worked very late. I worked late at the office. I was at my desk until very late. All right, now we're going to match the questions to the answers. So were you at work yesterday? Yes, I was. Was John at school last week? No, he wasn't. Was the cake delicious? Yes, it was. And were you and Joe tired after the exam? No, we weren't. All right, so we often use short answers in English. So here are examples of both positive, negative, and contracted forms for answers to yes or no questions in the past. So yes, I was, no, I was not, or no, I wasn't. Yes, you were, no, you were not, no, you weren't. Yes, he was, no, he was not, no, he wasn't. Yes, she was, no, she was not, no, she wasn't. Yes, it was, no, it was not, no, it wasn't. Yes, we were, no, we were not, no, we weren't. And yes, they were, no, they were not, no, they weren't. So now give some short answers and use a contraction. Again, you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So was Katie late to the meeting? Yes, she was. Were Sally and Mark happy about the party? Yes, they were. Mark, you looked angry yesterday. Were you upset? No, I wasn't. Were you and your family in Spain during summer? No, we weren't. Now answer these questions about yourself using short answers. So were you at work yesterday? Were your parents at home last night? Was your boss or your teacher happy yesterday? Was your last exam difficult? And were you and your friends at a restaurant at the weekend? Now we're going to talk about the question form in the past. So just like in the present, the way that we make a yes or no question is to simply switch the order of the words. So we put the to be verb first, and then the subject, and then either the object or the adjective, or however the sentence ends. So was I late? Were you happy about it? Was he tired last night? Was she surprised about it? Was it rainy yesterday? Were we on time? And were they in Brazil last year? So now they want you to change these sentences into questions. So again, pause the video, write down your answers, and then restart when you're ready to check. So was he at the cinema last night? Were you tired after the match? Were Jen and Grant at the airport on time? And was it sunny in Cape Town yesterday? Right, now we're going to rearrange the order of these words to make questions. So was she late for class yesterday? Was the movie good? Were the children asleep last night at 10 p.m.? And were your friends in Spanish class on Tuesday? Now try to match the questions to the answers. So where were you yesterday? At the office. Who was at the party? A lot of people. When was the concert? Last weekend. What was the answer? 15. Why were you tired? Because I worked too much. And how was the exam? Easy. So in order to make what we call information questions, these are when you want to know more than just a yes or no answer. Again, we form these for the past tense, about the same way that we would for the present tense. You have to decide on what WH word that you use, and then the correct form of the verb to be. So if you want to know about people, you would ask a who question. So for example, who was that Matt? If you want to know about things, you ask a what question. What was that noise? If you want to know about time, you ask a when question. When was the party? And if you want to know about places, we use where. Where was it? And if we want to know the reason, we use why. Why was he upset? And if we want to know either the way that you do something and the general condition of something or someone, we use how. How was the food? All right, now you're going to rearrange these words in the correct order to make some questions. Again, you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So who was your French teacher at school last year? And how was the meal at the Italian restaurant last night? What was the name of your cat? And where were your car keys? So make a question from the sentence using to be in the past simple tense and the question word in the brackets. So here we have Paul and Mary were at the concert last night. And we need to make a past tense question using who. So the example was, who was at the concert last night? Go ahead and try those on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check. Okay, the concert was at the town hall. So to use a where question, we would say, where was the concert? If the answer is that it was very good, we would ask, how was the concert? Or how was it? We don't assume. How was it? It was very good. And they were there for Mary's birthday. Why were they there? And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share. Leave me any comments that you'd like to make, and I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.